So after a awaited delay, we are here on the new game, F1 2022. We are here for RPL Season 7, kicking off a 20-round calendar, and we are here to begin at Australia for Melbourne. Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen. I am Titan Ironwolf here, and we have drivers already out and about on this brand new layout of the Melbourne Street Circuit here in Melbourne, Australia. And RPL Egg is the first one out on the field for these drivers. So we will be having a full grid of 20 drivers competing. One will be joining later on, that being the defending champion, Scyther. So, let's kick it off with RPL Egg as he makes his way around, and we'll begin the first lap of the brand new circuit. So here we go. To begin, makes his way, heading up into turn numbers 1 and 2, fast little chicane, into the first DRS zone. Look at this, he's getting up to right around 300 and almost 315 kilometers an hour, heading into turn number 3. Now for turn 4, 5's a little bit more wind up, getting right up on the curbs there. Now this is where it gets interesting. 6 and 7 gets a little change there. Here we go for 8, nice little straight, and then this is just hard R's for turns 9 and now in the 10. Get ready for the fast chicane. That is 11 and 12. And, and Egg just had a major incident, and there he goes, spins out. Not good for Egg, as he has to spin his car around. Not good there, and he has to getting out of the way of drivers, and looks like we've had 2 incidents. We have 2 incidents, 2 drivers out of it, and now a third out. We have 3 drivers out already in Q1, now a 4th. And now a 5th. Wow. Okay. So we just had so much destruction. Oh my god. Okay, so what I saw, didn't see where turn wrecked, but in that fast chicane at the DRS detection point for the second DRS zone, Red Fire and Jordan wrecked there. JDM Haters wrecked just out of turn 5. Oh wait, no, it was Stenner and Haters that wrecked there. Stenner and Red Fire that wrecked in the fast chicane. Stenner wrecked in, Haters wrecked out of turn 5, and Jordan wrecked in the final corner. So we already have 5 drivers out. Guess what? I think with the rest of the guys that just need to get some laps in, Owen, Cryptic, The Chiller, Alfie, and Paul, just get a lap in, even if it's total garbage. Get through to Q2. I think we could just easily end Q1 right then and there. But yeah, some of these guys have already gotten some laps in as the chiller. So actually, while we're actually going through with this, why don't we go through those that are involved in this event here. So let's take a look. So we have Luke and Paulo both in the Ferraris. And this is also where we're going to get people accustomed to who is in what for this season. Luke was in AlphaTauri last season, was runner-up, now joins Paulo in Ferrari. Jack gets his long-awaited promotion. He is now done with Tier 2. He is in Tier 1, racing in Red Bull. Cryptic in the Mercedes, staying where he was from last season. Pluto going from Red Bull to Ferrari, racing in Alfa Romeo. TB keeping his spot in McLaren. Now Bourbon was slated to partner with Scyther in Red Bull, but opted to be in a slower car, and Aston Martin was the choice. Zakaria moved the former Ferrari team principal, moves to Mercedes, racing in Williams. Egg joins Grogers as the co-team principal of Red Bull, racing in AlphaTauri. FRA Ads was going to be in was a Red Bull reserve for this season, but is now going to be in McLaren racing full-time. Owen, fresh off his Tier 2 championship last season, is in Alfa Romeo, returning to F1 full-time for the first time, I believe, since Season 2. I could be incorrect on that. DPT Paul, racing Mercedes equal, is back again. He is in Williams. Alfie in the Haas. And then we have our DNFers. We have Stenner, who is in Tier 2 Ferrari, reserving in AlphaTauri. Term in the Haas. Jordan is a Ferrari, but on loan to Alpine. Red Fire moving from Aston Martin last season to join Alpine, back where he came from. JDM Haters is in Aston Martin. And the final person that actually just got his time in, De Chiller, moves from Ferrari after a roller coaster season, I will just put it simply, last season in Ferrari. Now going to try to rebound in the Mercedes. And let's take a look here. So, Alfie is the only driver yet to set a lap. And, well, yeah, he's the only one to set a lap. And once he is set, everybody will have laps and be able to be good enough to go through to Q2. Top three of the board, it is Luke with a 17.9. Paula got right behind, only 500s off. Well, not too bad there. And Jack sitting in P3 with an 18.2. So now with the rest of the field, let's take a look. So we have Cryptic with an 18.5. De Chiller with a 19.0. Pluto also with a 19.0. TB 19.1. Bourbon 19.2. Zakaria 19.3. Let's see. Egg 19.8. Ads 20.1. Paul 21.2. Owen 29.2. And Alfie making his way through. And once he sets his lap, we'll be saying goodbye to the ones that DNF'd. Stenner, Term, Jordan, Haters, Redfire. They'll be starting 15th through 19th. And once Scyther shows up, we'll be going in. He'll be starting dead last. So the champion back against the wall. And Alfie, 19.8, only just under 200ths behind Egg. So, P11 for Alfie. Not bad. So. So now we're just waiting on Alfie to retire. And we'll be good to go to begin Q2. I don't even know what Alfie's doing, so we'll just where's the I don't care about that. Where's the thing so I can change the thing to keep you oh, here we go. There we go. Alright. Alright, so now we move forward to Q2. So, after unlikely crashes all over the place, we say goodbye. We say goodbye to Red Fire in the Alpine, JDM Haters in the Aston Martin, Jordan in the Alpine, Term in the Haas, and Stenner in the AlphaTauri. 14 drivers through the Q2. And I think if I saw the timer right, we finished Q1 about 7-8 minutes early. So now Scyther has less time to show up. And and we have rain to kick off Q2, and all these guys are flying out to get a lap in. Because the rain is on, and Alfie has wrecked already in turn 1. So we're gonna, I'm gonna say it. You know what? I'm probably gonna put it in the chat. And for those watching, put it in the comments too. How many safety cars or virtual safety cars are we gonna get this race? Because given how nuts quality is, who knows what it'll be for the race? So put your guess. How many safety cars, virtual safety cars, are we going to get in this race? Let's take a look. Let's see. So far, Red has put out 4. Very good guess. Very good guess indeed. And Egg and Paulo are out. And by the looks of it, oh, Red just said that they crashed into each other. Huh? Well, actually, just looking at the F1 chat, Paulo said he spun out of the final corner, tried backing up, and it did not work. And looking at it, Scyther said that there's going to be 2, and Stenner has put in 5. Five by Stenner. Redfire put in says 4. Scyther says 2. You know what? I'm going to go in order. I'm going to say 3. Let's take a look here. And so we have 3 guys gone in Q2. Alright, so let's take a look. So currently, we have Luke leading with a 20.1, Jack 20.7, Jack with a 20.7, DeChiller 21.2, Pluto 23.1, 21.5 for TV, 21.9 for Zakaria, 22.1 for Owen, 22.3 for Bourbon. Cryptic 20.7 goes to P3. Adds 23.0. And Paul 23.5. And if the rain is too much, if the rain is too horrible, hard to believe it. Zakaria right now is P7 in Q2. Scyther is, according to him, he is about 15 minutes out. So he will make it during Q3, where we had about 9 minutes left when he asked and said he was about 15 minutes out. So he will get back. He'll join with about 5 minutes left of Q3. Now, Scyther is going to be starting at the back of the field, so we'll see what happens. And Cryptic, TB have called it. So currently, the only person that is at, well, we have 3 that are gone. We have Egg that will be starting P12, Alfie P13, Paulo P14. But now the only one that's at risk of not getting through is DPT Paul. And if there is DRS still active, if DRS is still active, Paul's got literally 1 chance to get it done. Let's see if it is active. It is still active. So all Paul has to do, he has to beat a 23-0 in order to get himself into Q3. Well, we take a look and see what their sectors are for their fastest lap. Okay, here we go. So, adds 28.8, 18.6, 35.5. So it looks like it's mainly sectors 1 and 3 is where Paul needs to work his magic on. So here we go. So 28.8 is what Ads has in sector 1. And Paul has matched it in sector 1. 18.1 for sector 2. So right around the 46-second mark. And he is off. He's off it. He's off by a couple tenths in sector 2. He's gonna have to really put on the gas in sector 3. Can Paul do what hasn't been done yet in RPL? Can both Williams get into Q3? Oh, gets very squirrely, and there he goes in the final corner. The track is too wet. I think the track is too wet. Paul spins out and screws up the chance to do it. And that's the end of Paul. Oh, no. So Paul just misses out on Q3. And Ads squeaks by to get into Q3. And we actually have a fourth person to put in there. Jordan put in a grand total of 7. And he went more specific. He says there's going to be 4 safety cars and 3 VSCs. Very ambitious prediction. Well, we'll see who's gonna be right on that prediction. Alright, so about 4.5 minutes left in Q2. I mean, the only two yet to retire is Jack and the Chiller. And we're just gonna be chilling because I know those guys are waiting. They're gonna bide the time to help Scyther get back in. Oh, there we go. The Chiller's called it. There we go. So just Jack. Oh, let's find that again. What time did he say he was? 15 minutes out. Alright, so my time zone, 3:23 p.m. It is 3:30 right now. So, about 8-9-ish minutes for Scyther to show up. So while we're waiting on this, yeah, we're gonna be chilling for a bit. So while we're just chilling, earlier we had F2 happening in Bahrain, and let's see. So pole for that race was won by Jack, and the winner in both the feature and the sprint was Luke. Top 3 from the sprint, it was Luke, Jack, and Bourbon. And the top 3 in the feature was Luke, Jack, and Egg. And with all the points figured out, until the penalty report says different, unofficially, the top 3 for points, it is Luke with 44, Jack with 34, and Egg with 19.
After a 9-year absence, the French Grand Prix has made a welcome return in 2018. The last time fans witnessed a Grand Prix on French soil was back in 2008, when Felipe Massa took the podium in his Ferrari at Mexico. Since the revised engine
and earlier we had F1 Tier 2. That was a very unique event, to say the least. Hosted by by the unique individual by the name of Owen. I'm not sure who won that race. It didn't say who it was. Yeah, I don't have the race results on me for that one, so no idea who's got the win there. Let me see if I can find that part. Oh, here it is. There we go. So top 3, till the report says different. It is Reese who won, Stenner was 2nd, and Zakaria was P3. So that was what it was for Tier 2. Alright, so top 3, Luke, Jack, Cryptic. And we'll see what happens from Q3, who will get pole. We'll be right back.
instructors and drivers every week. Putting to an end Red Bull's dominance between 2010 and 2015. Full retirement of the F1 calendar French Grand Prix back in 19.
Okay. So here we go for Q3, and everyone is on the intermediate tires. Speaking about with the tires, everyone gets free reign of tires. Normally it was whatever you set your fastest lap on in Q2, that's the tire you get stuck with. But now this season, you get free reign, no matter where you position. So, here we go. So, looks like it is going to be Luke. Oh, never mind. Luke has invalidated. It's actually, nope, not Owen. He's invalidated too. So, Bourbon is going to be the benchmark guy. So, with everyone in here, so let's see. So we have, Aston Martin, a Williams, both Mercedes, both McLarens, both Alfa Romeos, Ferrari, and a Red Bull in for Q3. So, top 10 inherited by 7 different teams. And here comes Bourbon to set the benchmark. And it is a 29.4 to start with. And the Chiller now joins it. Makes it even better with a 28.6. And Cryptic does it even better with a 25.8. Pluto's next across with a 27.1. Here comes, and Ads is actually bailed back to the pits. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So Ads made a mistake, has to redo. Zakaria, Owen, Luke, TB, and Jack have invalidated the lap, so they gotta try again. Luke's actually just invalidated again. And Cryptic has wrecked in turn, and so is Zakaria. So, and there he is, right there, in between turn, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, right in the new turn 8. Cryptic crashed in the inside wall, and Zakaria wrecks in the outside wall. Now Owen sets his lap 27.4. There comes TB now. It is a 27.5. And now Jack is next. So that leaves only 3 people left. Jack, Luke, and Ads. So here comes Jack now. Looks like it's going to be pretty good. Probably in the 24s. No, 25, but it's a 25.5. Puts him 0.3 ahead of Cryptic, who has wrecked out. And as we just got back, Lucas crashed. And that is in the penultimate corner of the track. Dang. That is very unfortunate. So now, Jack is going to be sitting comfortably with a 25-5 lead. And I don't know anyone that's going to be capable of getting close to that time. I mean, literally, had Cryptid not wrecked, Cryptid could have possibly challenged if he got a little quicker. The Chiller is 1.1 seconds slower than Jack, so there's no way he's going to do it. I mean, TB could possibly do it if he keeps in the track limits. I don't know about ads. So I mean, I'm just gonna say with 90% certainty, Jack is pole. I'm gonna say with like 90% confidence, Jack is pole. Hate to say it. So we'll have to see what happens here. Pluto is off on a lap. 27.1 is his fastest lap. And he's gone 4/10 up. Sector 1. So that put him. Oh, Lord, that's a nice save. I thought we were going to lose another. Oh, nice save by Pluto there. He did not touch the wall at all. So that was a dang good save. That was a darn good save there. Apollo just put in the chat saying Ferrari master plan in full force. I'm actually curious on that because Luke is going to be starting in P10 and Paulo's sitting in P14. Well, anyway, so Pluto gonna be trying again to try to at least improve that time. To at least improve his time just a little bit. Let's move on to ads. Let's see what he's got. 30.6. Very nice lap to say the least. And ads has invalidated. Oh no, that's Owen that's invalidated. Here's Pluto. 30.2. So Pluto 4/10 quicker than ads in Sector 1. 50.0 for ads in Sector 2. Here comes Pluto now. And see what he had, but it looks pretty decent. But anyways, here comes ads now to come across the line. Here comes the Chiller. And across the line he comes, and he stays where he is. I think the Chiller invalidated, so that's not going to help. And ads 29.0. Owen's next across the line, but it's only a 60. But he's invalidated. But there's less than 60 seconds left. Here comes Pluto. Just misses on improving his time. And meanwhile, Jack has very slightly improved. And he goes faster in Sector 3. And yeah, so we'll have to see what happens here. So our next person across, and yeah, the Chiller is out. So the Chiller is done. Here comes TB. We're on the final corner. Can he answer Jack's 25.5?
The weather at
And the answer is, he cannot. As he annihilates himself at the exit of the pits. And there goes Owen into the wall. Here comes Pluto again. So Jack, you can easily say now with full safety, full safe and everything, he is going to be pole, and Pluto does not improve, then he's only going to be fifth fastest. So that will do it, as Bourbon has crashed hard in the wall out of the final corner, and that's full official. Jack, pole position. Jack on pole, ahead of the two Mercedes, a Cryptic and a Chiller. Now we move forward from quali to the race. Alright, so now here we go. Loaded up for the race itself. And one note from someone, Maxwell, giving a little advice to Jack, saying Jack should just go full left hand down in turn one. Really, there's a massive shortcut, I've heard. I mean, is there? I mean, it could be. There could be a big shortcut. You never know what could happen there. So, while everyone gets their setups and ready to go, I don't think there's going to be a formation lap because things can break. The formation lap will cause the break of the host, and it'll make him leave and not be able to return possibly. So we might be going full lights out, and off we go. And we'll see as we are set to load. And no, formation lap is on. Hard to believe. Okay, so the full grid. Here we go. So, full grid. So, here we go. So, Jack will be starting off in the pole, and he's got Cryptic alongside him for company in second place. Row 2, it is Cryptic's teammate the Chiller, and he's got TB alongside him to make up row number 2. Alfa Romeo make up row number 3 with Pluto and Owen being 5 and 6. Ads and Bourbon will make up row number 4. Row 5, it is a personal best for Zakaria, starting P9 in Williams, and he's got Luke alongside him for P10. The other Williams, DPT Paul in 11th, and he's got Egg in the AlphaTauri alongside for company. Row 7, it is the Haas of Alfie and the other Ferrari, Apollo. Then it is the Aston Martin. Then it is the other AlphaTauri of Stenner, with the other Haas of Term making up row 8. The Alpine of Jordan and the Aston Martin of JDM Haters makes up row number 9, and the back row, Red Fire and Scyther. So 29 laps the distance, and I believe everybody except for Cryptic, Paul, and Scyther on the medium tires. Cryptic and Paul opting for the softs. Oh, I forgot Term. And Term and Scyther opting for the hard compound tire. A unique strategy, to say the least. And the lining themselves up into the right pit box is on for this, lining up into their grid spot, which also means lining up properly in your pit box is also going to be involved too. So here we go. I think everyone is loaded up. And, well, bad lights over here. 5 lights come on. And we're off and away. Awful angle, to say the least. But Jack gets a nice jump. Here comes Cryptic onto the inside. They make their way into turn number 1. Jack gets a little wide, heading off into turn number 2. And Cryptic trying to hard R's his way to try to get the lead. Making his way up into turn number 3 now. And he's got the Chiller right behind him. The top 3 stays they are. Top 4 staying where they are. And lots of cars hanging around. And it looks like we have one spin. That is Owen, who fell to 19th after something went wrong with him. He fell to 19th. And Luke has already gone up to 5th in the span of 8 corners. It looks like we have another problem. Cryptic has just taken the lead from Jack, and Alfie into the wall in turn number 8. But as they make their way through the beginning of sector number 3, Cryptic has the lead from Jack. So Mercedes putting on the fire, putting on some firepower early, and Alfie has wrecked hard in the fast chicane, and we have a safety car deployed. And wow, so already a safety car is out. So a safety car has been deployed. One driver already out, and that is Alfie. And Stenner, Owen, and Egg have head into the pits. So the AlphaTauris, not good, to say the least. So now Egg out on the loop because of that double stack. That's really going to hurt his chances now, but thankfully with the safety car, everyone can group right up back together. So, yeah, so not even just about 3/4 of a lap in, and we already have our first safety car. So let's take a look at the grid positions here by the looks of it. So, Cryptic's gone up 1, Jack's lost 1, Luke's gone up 5, Pluto adds lose 1, Bourbon's gained 1, and for the others, Paul gained 1, Jordan up 6, Paulo up 2, Term up 3, Scyther up 6 spots, Redfire up 4, Haters up 2 spots, and then for the back section, Owen lost 11 spots, Stenner down 3, Egg down 7, and Alfie, our first DNF, out 7 as well. So, let's see what happened. And let's take a look at our chat here. See what happened here. The reason Alfie went off so much is because apparently Alfie took turn 3 flat out. And Owen, the reason he spun was because of contact with Paul. Oh, let's see, let's see, so we have a lot of spectators watching. We have 13 watching this. We have 3 actively talking in the chat. Red Raider, Red Fire, and Maxwell. So, we know what Red Fire he's racing about, but let's ask our chat. Red Raider and Maxwell, safety cars coming in this lap. Between you two, oh, and Term's here too. Alright, so for you 3, Red Raider, Maxwell, and Term, leave it down in the comment. Who do you think will be top 3 when this race is over? And it doesn't have to be in particular order either. But Cryptic in control of the field. And well, George as well. George, why? Yeah, I knew it was you, Grogger. So, George, who do you think will be top 3 at the end of this race? You're coming in there, too. As we're going to be going back to green, and Cryptic's off and away. Very quickly, Red Raider says, Polo, Luke, or Pluto be the top 3. Cryptic off and away. Here we go. Looks like we have a battle for 3rd place. The TB on the outside of the Chiller heading into turn number 3. And the Chiller putting in a staunch defense. And TB has to settle back into place. Groggers just said if Jack doesn't win, it's not gonna end good. Well, I'm not gonna say it fully because I don't want to get in trouble. But Grogger says we got trouble. That's out of turn 5. That's Zakaria on the wall. So Zakaria started in P9 at the start of the race. His race is over in 3 laps. Very unfortunate there. Anyways, here goes Luke on the outside of TV. This is the battle for 4th. And another safety car has been deployed because of Zakaria's wreck. Anyway, so Groggers has put in his top 3 prediction. Jack, Luke, and one of the Mercs. And also Callum. Callum is on as well. So another safety car is in, and we have some drivers coming in already. Cryptic onto the hard compound tire. Jordan and Paul also in as well. Jordan going onto the soft tires, Paul onto the hards. Oh, this is going to be unique, to say the least. It seems Paul is in the spotlight again. Supposedly, Paul is responsible for Zakaria's wreck. That's what we're reading in the RPL server chat. I love it. I love his enthusiasm there. Term has put in his top 3. He said it's going to be both Ferraris 1 and 2 and him as P3. I mean, it's possible, but hey, you made me laugh on that one. You made me laugh. That's a good humor there, but I mean, it's possible. You never know. But this is going to be unique to say the least. So, So now with Cryptic, Paul, and Jordan doing their pitting, Jack will inherit the lead again. The Chiller will be behind him in second, and TB will hold P3. And then the rest of the top 10, it's Luke, Pluto, Bourbon, Ads, Paulo, Scyther, and Term. Now, what's really interesting, to say the least, is, well, okay, Jordan's going back into the pits. Okay, that's what happened. Anyway, so what's unique is that Paulo and Luke, they started P10 and P13. They're slowly working their way up through the field. Scyther started dead last at the start of the race. He's already up to P9. If Scyther doesn't last the first, he wins driver of the day. Everyone else is irrelevant. If Scyther goes from P20 to P1, he gets driver of the day by default. Everyone else is irrelevant. And then you have Term, by the way, who's sitting in the last points position of P10. There, that's where I'm with him now. So, Term, if I remember right, Term was one of the 5 knocked out in Q1. Yep, started P16. He's already up into P10, which is not bad for that Haas. Safety car's in this lap now. So, to those that are just joining us, we are in Season 7, the season opener of RPL F1 here in Australia. And we've had 2 drivers DNF. We had Alfie in the Haas crash on lap 1 in the fast chicane. And out of turn 5, we had Zakaria crash out of turn 5. So here we go. Jack in control. So Jack in control of the event. So here we go as he makes his way into the penultimate corner, which is turn 13 now. Turn 14, and it looks like Jordan is not having a good time. Jordan's basically becoming a Liam in a sense, and actually now Luke up the tail of Luke, and is under pressure from Pluto as well. The 3-time champion up against an Alfa Romeo who's putting on a really nice defense against Bourbon, who's got Eds just down his inside. The Gangler car is in the bottom half of the top 10. Look at this, it's a 5-car brawl, and Paul almost spins in the exit of turn 5 and gets collided with Red Fire. I don't know if he got squeezed. I'm not sure if Polo got squeezed or Red Fire inadvertently pinched him, but that has just messed Polo hard. Caused by Red Fire. And Scyther, by the way, has cleared a few of these guys. He's up at P6 now in pursuit of Pluto. That was really a crazy turn of events there, as Haters, by the way, battling with Owen for P11, just outside the points for those two. Let's go on board with Haters, as he's trying his best to try to get over Owen, and here comes Stenner to insert himself into the mix, saying, hello, I'm here, I need to make my presence known. And Owen holds his ground and stays ahead of Haters, heading into turn number 3, where Stenner sneaked a peek, gets a little contact into turn number 4. And was that Cryptic or Egg that had a little malfunction on the exit of turn 4? Some of these guys are up there, and there's right in the horizon, Scyther clearing Pluto for P5, and Ads getting clear of Bourbon to take P7. So McLaren putting on a better performance than it was in there, and it looks like we had trouble. That is Term spun out in turn 10. On turn 11. Turn 10. Term has gone around, and Luke got clear of TB to get into P number 3. Wait, no, that was like that for a while, but here comes Scyther now on the outside, the inside, gets clear of TB up into there, and looks like Jordan. Jeez, Jordan is just sucking. Jordan's just sucking, to say the least. Polo's not come in yet. He's still got that damage to the left side of that wing. And Jordan is just being a Liam right now. It looks like Red Fire's had a problem. And that is around turn 5. Looks like turn 5 is really catching some of these guys off. Looks like we have a battle for second. Luke in the Ferrari versus the Chiller in the Mercedes. And Luke says, "Thank you very much. I will gladly take that position." And he's up in a P2. Luke up in the P2. JDM Haters, by the way, on the tail of Owen. Round 2 for these guys, for those two. Round 2, as you can see in the background, there is that's Pluto trying to get around TB. Pluto trying to get around TB. That's for P5. Trying to fix my audio there. Trying to fix the audio. I think it's good. Maybe not. Good? Good? Okay. Sorry about that. Had a little issue with the headset. I think it should be fixed now, but anyways, third safety car deployed, and everybody's heading into the pits. And looks like, oh, I thought Jack got Luke. Anyway, so we have a third retirement. It is Jordan, who is out of the event. And looks like 3 people, which I remember they pitted under the first safety car. Pitted under the first safety car. Haters and Owen, they're up at the top of the boards. Let's just take a look. Okay, no, Haters has not stopped yet. Haters has not stopped yet. Owen has. Now, Cryptic would have been P3, but something happened, so he's now in P5. Not sure what happened there. I'm thinking he probably spun or something in turn 2, probably. Somewhere around there, because he was warming up the tires. take a look at the incidents section, if it'll frickin' let me. Let's see, terminal damage, And no, nothing there. So, oh yeah, Jordan actually retired in the pits. That's what happened. But yeah, I think the safety car might have to be turned down because we found out it was Term that caused the last safety car because of him spinning out. So, top 10 now is Owen, Haters, Jack, Egg, Cryptic, Luke, The Chiller, Scyther, TB, and Pluto. That's your top 10. Remainder of the field is Bourbon, Stenner, Ads, Polo, Paul, Red Fire, who is actually in the penalty club, the first driver to do so, I believe, and Term. Was he the first guy, or was it somebody else? I think it was someone else. Let's see, who did join the penalty club? Oh, yeah, Red Fire was the first guy. The very first person to join the 3-second penalty club. So safety car is coming in. As I just gave my congrats to Red Fire for being the first guy in Season 7 to be in the 3-second penalty club. And Term is complaining about the Haas. Just saying that the car is really bad. But Owen controlling the field as we get ready to go. One thing we'll note, Scyther, your prediction, 2 safety cars, that's over. So we're up to 3 now. We're back in the way with Owen leading the way. Owen leading the way. Cryptic under pressure already from Luke as it gets really squirrely in the turn number 3. Haters battling with Jack, and Jack gets through to P2, and Luke up into P5 against Cryptic, and up against Egg now. Here goes Egg. Ooh, Scyther gets a little ambitious on the attack on Egg on there, and Egg gets sidewinded. So does Cryptic get sidewinded, and Cryptic gained a position by taking Egg, but lost it to Scyther. So Cryptic back to P6. Good lord. I think Egg probably got a little off the track there, but here comes the Chiller over Egg to get himself into P6. And now we're gonna have a battle for the lead against Jack and Owen. These two have a history together across all forms of RPL. But to lead lap number 13, but to lead lap number 12, that goes to Owen. Owen has led lap 12. Anyway, so Scyther up against, trying to make it a move. Here comes Luke on Haters. Haters, by the way, still the only car yet to pit in this event, and he just lost 2 spots in 2 corners. P3 to Scyther, and Stenner's gone around, and he is spun out in turn number 4. He's back under control, and off and away we go. Owen still maintaining the lead against Jack. Jack trying to sneak an attack on the outside, but Owen has him covered. He's making the way to the chicane of 9 and 10. Here's Luke and Scyther battling right behind. Here comes Jack on the outside to seal the deal to get the lead back. But no, Owen still holds it, but he's off the track. Oh, Owen and Owen. Too hot in the turn 11, and he pays the price. Owen falls to 4th. Oh man, Owen falls to 4th. He is up. He's down in there. And Cryptic just overtook him for 4th. Owen now falls to 5th. Very unfortunate there. Anyways, there goes the Chiller on Haters to get himself into P number 6, and he does so with ease. Haters chooses not to fight, and yeah. But yeah, literally, Haters the only one yet to stop in this race. But now Jack, under pressure from Luke, who's slightly starting to gain, but Scyther says, don't worry about it, I'll keep Luke occupied. And he's just all over him. Now into the inside, backs off as they make their way into the fast chicane. And Scyther with the DRS. Luke's also got the DRS. As they rocket their way down to turn number 11. As Luke still maintains that lead over Scyther. And the Chiller now makes his way around the outside past Owen. And up into P5 goes the Chiller. We're at the halfway point of this event. It is Jack leading the way by only 0.7 of a second. Fastest lap of the race goes to Scyther right now with a 20.9. But now here comes Scyther again. Can he make the move? Can he make it stick? Can he make it go? No, he cannot. Scyther is just gonna have to bide his time and wait. I mean, and literally Scyther is on the softer compound tire. Can he make a move again? No, he does not. He's just contemplating and waiting for a chance to do so. And it looks like we had trouble in turn number 3. That is standing around. And Scyther, oh boy, we got 3 wide. 3 wide for a second. And Scyther inherits the lead. Heading into turn number 9, Scyther in the lead. Jack falls to 3rd. Luke up into 2nd place. And and Luke has spun out. Jack nowhere to go, crashes into him. So Luke spins out, damage to the car. Jack's got damage to the car. That's really going to alter their races quite a lot. Here comes Jack into the pits. I mean, no fault of Luke. The car just dumps over on him out of turn 11. And Jack nowhere to go. And that is going to really hurt Jack, to say the least. Jack is unfortunately going to fall to last place. That is very, very, very unfortunate for Jack there. He had a very good race. He was doing really good. And it just all goes south. Actually, we're going to have a little fight here. And Luke off up into the wall. After a little 3-wide altercation between Haters and TB, they make contact out of 7. And Red Fire has wrecked out of turn 4. And a 4th safety car. So there goes my prediction. And that safety car will help Jack. So very unfortunate there for Red Fire. That means both Alpines, no points. Jordan out and Red Fire out. Now everyone's coming in, but oh my god, Owen's staying out again. Oh god, Owen's staying out. That's funny. Oh lord. Oh lord, this is gonna be interesting. Oh god. Okay, so once everyone cycles through, so Owen is gonna be the leader again. Pluto second. Term is in third. Scyther will be fourth place. Bourbon in fifth. DPT Paul in Williams, he's sixth. Cryptic 7. Luke 8. Ads 9. And the Chiller P10. Oh my. Oh god, this is too funny. Oh. Anyway, so right now Alfa Romeo 2. So once we go back to racing action, we're gonna be approaching 10 laps to go. We're already 4 safety cars in. So my prediction is out of gate. Scyther's is out of the gate. Right now Red Fires is on there. I do wonder. So if Red Fires doesn't work, Stenner's prediction of 5 is next. Looks like there is a master plan happening here in the Ferrari garage, but I'm not gonna say it because why not? Yeah, why spoil that for the rivals that are listening to this? Why spoil it? It's gonna be good. But anyways. So, the rest of the top 10, the rest of the field, we have Egg in 11, TB 12, Haters 13, Jack in 14, Stenner 15, Paulo 16. Paulo's just, I think in Paulo's case, he's probably going to have a race, he wants a race to forget at this point. Anyway, so, safety car is in. Owen in control of the field. So when the field crosses the start finish line, 10 laps to go in this event. Well, actually, no, we'll have 11 to go. We'll have 11 to go. I'm miscounting it again. But we have 11. We have 11 laps to go once they cross the start finish line. Owen in control. When will he go is the question. As they come around the final corner. When is he going to go? He's going now. And Scyther takes advantage. Goes 3 wide with Pluto and Term. And we have a spin. That is Bourbon spinning. And Scyther up in the P3 already. Battling up against with Term for P2, and Term putting up a little fight but can't do it. Scyther up into second place, now already up against Owen. Luke up in the Luke is up in the P3. Where's Scyther gonna go? He's going up in the outside. Owen giving his hardest, but he can't do it. Scyther has inherited the lead again. More positions are faltering about. Pluto loses P6 to TB, and Ads gets P8 from DPT Paul. And Stanner goes into the 3-second penalty club. Luke inherits second now. Actually, Polo is actually gotten a bit of a rebound. He's got DPT Polo ahead. That's for P9. So Polo's starting to get himself back into the points. Now here comes the Chiller up against Term. This is a battle for P4, and Term holds his ground. 10 to go. We have 10 to go in this event. Egg now in the 3-second penalty club. Haters into the pits. And Aston Martin out of the points now. Polo up to P8. He just got by Ads, and Pluto moved over to let him through. So Polo back into P7. And Cryptic, by the way, back up into the points, is up into P10. Sneaks around Ads into P9. What a nice pass there. I didn't think the space was there, but Cryptic somehow found it, and he comes over to P9. What a marvelous attack. What a marvelous attack there. Well, now Cryptic has to challenge up against Pluto for P8, but he's got Jack right behind to worry about too. Meanwhile, just slightly further up, the Chiller up against Term. That is for P4. Owen hanging in P3 right now. And here we go. Can the Chiller get past? No, he cannot, but TB's now harassing him. Yeah, TB's harassing him. At this present moment, Owen in the Alfa Romeo looking at a podium right now. And now TB looking at an attack to get himself into P5, but the Chiller covers him off. And oh, Polo spins down. No. Oh, Polo, come on, buddy. Polo spins out at the exit of turn 5, and that just dashes his chances for points. And Polo, I think, somehow accidentally got himself involved in the incident. Oh, Polo, come on, man. Oh, good God. But now that puts Stenner into the points. We haven't talked about Stenner hardly at all in this event. He's P9 now. Up against Cryptic for P8. Jack actually got himself back in the points. He's in P7. And Paul has crashed at the exit. And we have a safety car. And some people have bailed onto the pits immediately. A final safety car to match up with Stenner's prediction now. So we're up to our 5th safety car of this event. This is just going mental. This is just going to be mental. Who in the world? I don't even know who in the world is going to get this win now. I don't even know who's going to get the win. Hell, I don't even know who's going to be 3rd. Alright, so I do wonder what is gonna happen what's gonna happen with the leaders. Will they gander a chance to pit? Yes, they do. So Luke and Scyther are gonna opt to go in. TB's opting to, but the Chiller is not. The Chiller is going to stay out. Stenner's coming in. Egg is opting to stay out. Yeah, Egg's opting to stay out, and he's going to be ahead of Luke. So that's going to hurt Luke's chances to possibly get a win here. And, oh, Jack's off the track, and Stenner's gone. And Berman just plowed into his AI. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh. Wow. That's just funny. And Polo's out too. Oh. Lord. Anyway, so let's take a look. So a lot of people on newer-ish tires. Some are opting to stay out a little longer. But anyway, so. But yeah, Scyther has just one position to go through, just one position to get by in order to make his last to first thing happen. Can it be done? But anyway, so we have 13 guys left. We had Alfie that wrecked in the opening lap, causing the first safety car. Zakaria wrecked out of turn 5, causing the second safety car. Jordan quit in the pits. Redfire wrecked in turn 8, causing the third safety car. DPT Paul wrecked in the fast chicane out of turn 10. To cause the fifth safety car, and then Stenner apparently got into an incident at the exit of the pits, retired on track, and Polo did the same thing. No offense to Polo, that was definitely a race he wants to forget. No doubt in my mind. But safety car coming in this time. It is going to be a 4-lap dash to the end of the race. The Chiller versus Scyther, Luke, and Egg. And the Chiller is gone, but Scyther reacts phenomenally well. We're back under green flag. And the Chiller leads the way into turns 1 and 2. Egg somehow manages to keep Luke back, but he challenged and conquers quickly on the exit and gets himself into P3. And now Scyther, he's just like, come on, DeChiller, let me by. I need to get this win. I want to get ahead of Luke. And DeChiller's just like, no, thank you. I'm just gonna plant my big butt over here. Anyways, here we go, battle for the lead. Scyther on the inside against the Chiller, and Scyther takes the lead into turn number 9. Now Luke hanging with him. And the Chiller joins the penalty club. You are a buffoon. Alright, so now Luke takes second place from the Chiller. Now the Chiller falls to third. But I'm not sure what it will be, because pretty much, other than Scyther and Luke, Pluto's had an issue in turn 12, and Cryptic's had a problem too. But anyways, other than that, Jack is in P6. He doesn't have any penalties. And the only other person after that is Cryptic, who has no penalties either. Let's just take a look at the penalties. 3, 3, 9, 3, 3, 6, 3, 3. Pluto's out now. Huh. I don't even know where the finish is going to be once this is all said and done. I mean, let's just be safe here. TB is most likely going to get kicked out of the points. Cryptic is probably going to skyrocket the 4th or 5th. Maybe. Anyways, Jack up against Egg. Egg gets clear TB to get into P4. And, oh boy! TB and Egg go good night. Holy hell! Oh boy! I think I saw what happened. Egg caught the curb out of turn 10 and it just dumped, and that was the end of them. That just sucked. Oh, oh God. Oh Lord. Oh. Okay, that just sucked. That just sucked. Anyways, we only got 2 to go. Scyther is still in the lead, getting a clear ahead of Luke. The Chiller is gonna lose P3 to Jack, and yeah, the Chiller's gonna finish P4. But I think Cryptic should be able to get P5. Anyway, so here we go. Last lap coming up, which means only a couple DRS zones to make it happen. Can Luke do it? We have now entered the final lap of the race. Can Luke do the impossible? And Term in the background crashes in the final corner. Oh Lord, that's now 11 gone. And Term was situated to finish P5, and that just ends his day right there. Jack gets P3 off of the Chiller. So now, looks like the finishing order is going to be Scyther is going to win, Luke second, Jack third, the Chiller sitting in 4th, right? Yeah, Cryptic's going to get ahead of Ads to be P5, Owens is going to get P6, and then Bourbon might be lucky to snag P7 from Ads. Might be lucky too. So Ads could either be P7 or P8. JDM Haters is going to be last, as Cryptic slingshots it down to get P4, but as he comes out of the final corner, he showed up late during Q3. He goes from last to first. Scyther wins in Australia. Luke will get second. Here comes Jack to finish it off to be P3. The Chiller P4. Here comes Cryptic to be P5. And Ads has destroyed himself. And that ends there. Done it, and driver of the day, yeah, everyone else, you mean nothing, Scyther is driver of the day, hands down. And there he is, Scyther, the winner here in Australia. There's Luke second and Jack third for the podium. Raise that trophy high, buddy. From P20 to the win, Scyther does. I think that's one of only a couple times this has ever happened in RPL. So Scyther has done it. The win. Good job to Scyther there. Good job. So there's the end result with only 8 drivers finishing the race altogether. Scyther is your winner. Luke second, Jack third, Cryptic in fourth, the Chiller P5, Owen shockingly with a P6, Bourbon P7, and Haters last across the line will get P8. Ads wrecked in the final corner. Final lap gets P9, so he will still get 2 points. And Term wrecked out of the final corner on the penultimate lap. He gets P10, and he will have the lone point. So by looks of it here, Red Bull will head off with 41 points on the board, and Mercedes will be second with only 22. That's what it is for constructors. So that will conclude the stream for tonight, and our action continues with next week. So Friday, the F1, the Tier 2 drivers will be racing in Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. F2, the F2 drivers will be also in Saudi Arabia. And same goes with F1 as they race in Saudi Arabia as well. Unfortunately, myself, for commentary, I am not going to be on commentary for the F1 race because I'm going to be on vacation. So, hopefully somebody will be around to do the commentary. But for now, this is RPL Streams. This is Ironwolf saying goodnight and have a good one.